getting somewhere with Joe jumping into the car and jumping out of the car. Progress. Now we ain't want no dog here all over Javez's car seat, so taking this out. Guys, we're sitting inside the car because it's raining and I'm really here contemplating, like, do you want to get wet today, Joshuanette? Because, like, it's pouring outside and I'm like, I want to be this nature lover, and Joe is behind here, obviously hot because I just turned off the car and the rain started to come. I don't know if I want to get wet today, like, I don't know. I really want to go, and I already drove like I drove in some of the way to the hike, so I'm just gonna sit here for 5 minutes and see how I feel about this getting wet vibe. Okay, so we've made the decision to go hiking. The rain stopped. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get soaked today or if I'm just gonna get a little drizzled on, but we're obviously gonna get wet because it's actually set up to rain. You can see that we are actually going to get some showers, so at some point today I am gonna get wet, and it is well. I'm just not gonna stress about it. I'm glad I did decide to wear a hat today, so like at least my hair is somewhat protected, because I really don't want to get a cold, because I had a cold like 2 weeks ago. It was so horrible, it took so long to leave, and then eventually Javez got a cold, so yeah, we're doing that today. It's an adventure. Good morning. Which end? On the end of the cocaine? Okay, so let me drive back that way. Come here. Okay. Thank you. People are saying that instead of parking my car here, I should just park a bit more that way, just because with the rain my car might stick. So I'm just gonna tie Joe on this tree and go park my car and come back. Old people are really people of wisdom. Okay, we're doing this. Leaving the man's dog again in a random wilderness. Hopefully I come back and meet him here. Okay, so we have driven out to, the lady said I should come and park where the wood are. The road does look a bit more solid here, and my car actually was sliding the whole way out. So I'm gonna walk back. You can hear Joe back in there because obviously I left him behind there. Locking my car, praying that nobody breaks into my car, praying for a safe journey. So it's about to be an adventure today. I hope this hiking alone on a Sunday thing, I'm actually really liking it. I'm really liking it. But I'm gonna have to hike with a group because obviously the groups would give me more trails, but there are a lot of trails that I can actually just go to on my own. But let's do this, guys. So I really left the man's dog and drove out to park my car, because let me tell you, right, you see those tire marks? My car was literally, you can see like my car was like literally swerving all over the road because yo, it's really slippery. So I left the man's dog behind there, right, and drive my car that way. And this is why if anything happened to the man dog and the man left me, people not for sorry for me now. Come with us all to do some craziness. I decided that I don't want to put back the dog in the car. So I'm gonna tie the dog and drive away. Poor dog a bad murder. But look at these. Look at the road, yo. Look at those skid marks. It is crazy. And it's starting to drizzle. But I am hiking today. And normally, we don't drive in this far. We actually drive and park on the main road. But because it's raining, I'm like, you know, if I cut this hike even shorter, it's going to be better. Plus, again, these hikes that I do on Sundays, especially the ones that I do solo or me and Joe, I want them to be like an hour long. I don't want these really long hikes, just for safety. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I have something planned for today. Like I have to do this thing for my boyfriend's aunt. I have clothes to pack out. Obviously we're not washing today because who washes when rain is coming? But normally, like, Sundays is a busy day. Well, that happens then again. So I was speaking to my friends, right? Let me get another clip. Let me just untie the dog and we're gonna have this conversation in today's video. And I want you to just comment and give me your interpretation of what I'm saying. As I told you guys, like I really am training the dog to hike. So one of the ways we're training him is obviously allowing him to have some freedom. And our last hike, he was actually pretty good with coming when I called him. So, like, he's not really doing so bad. Joe? Oh, let me tell you, right? Every time I have on the camera and I'm like, Joe? Joe? He never comes. But as soon as I turn off the camera and I say, Joe, he comes. Come, Joe. See? It's coming. We're getting better at this hiking thing. So he obviously can be a good hiking partner. More trash that people have just dumped because the human species really upset me. Like, we literally upset my spirit. And I know it's just not me alone. There are lots of people who are genuinely like annoyed. You can tell me why the dog has to walk in the water. Joe! Look here. This is exactly why my car has to get washed after our adventures. I feel like I'm gonna have to invest in a truck because obviously our car situation isn't gonna work. But what I was saying, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who's super annoyed when they go hiking and they see trash on the trails. So one of my biggest pet peeves with hiking is that people just dump their trash. Like, they intentionally dump their trash. So we're stumbling across like a washing machine here, right? And in my brain, like, why would you drive this far into the bushes and just dump your trash? Like, dump your old water stuff. Like, we, and I'm saying we because obviously I'm an Antiguan and a Barbuda. I'm an Antiguan Barbuda, we're one country. We as a people have to do better. Like, why would you do this? And like lots of our hiking trails, and this is why I'm on the path to like cleaning the beaches and stuff and cleaning hiking trails, because many of the hiking trails you're gonna see trash like this. Like if you watch Joe and our last adventure, we went up to Devil's Bridge, and that's actually the hike that we're going to be going to clean on the 15th of May 2022. And there was just so much trash that people intentionally went and dumped. We're not talking about water bottles, there were fridge, there was stove, there was TV, and people just need to do better. Like, people need to understand that nature is ours to enjoy. God gave it to us, and we have to care it, we have to cherish it. Like, you know, we were watching, I don't if you watched Aquaman the movie, and what one of the guys were saying, they're starting war with the people on earth because they just dumped their stuff into the sea. So in one of the scenes, like, you know, the sea just uproared and just went and just dumped all the trash back on land. And that is how I feel. Like, while it's all frictional, it's still very everyday. Like, people just dump their trash with no consideration of marine life, no consideration of the wildlife, and we as a society have to do better. Okay, so we're at a crossroad. We can go to Mount Carmel. Joe is obviously going that way. I don't know who told him we're going that way. Joe! Joe! Okay, he's going that way. Then, if we go towards the beach, oh, here's Joe coming. We are going to go to Rendezvous. Or, we can go to Fisher Hill. We're going to Fisher Hill, but I be calling the place Cactus Hill. So, we're gonna have to do some research as to if it's really called Cactus Hill or Fisher Hill. And obviously my dog, which is my boyfriend's dog, which is not really my dog, which actual name is Trap, but I call Joe, wants us to go to Mount Carmel. Never been to Mount Carmel, and I'm alone, so we're gonna go where we know. We know, quote unquote, Fisher Hill or Cactus Hill. Joe! So, off we go. Come, Joe! Come, Joe! Get up in the mornings and hike because nothing beats nature. Like, it's just so beautiful. This is why we get up in the morning and we hike. So we be calling the hill Cactus Hill because everywhere you look, there are cactuses. On that hill down there, my camera isn't doing justice. All of that little things that you see poking up is cactuses. They come in different shapes, they come in different sizes, and apparently a lot of them literally look like penises. Like half of them, they like have short penis, long penis, little puny penis. They have old curved penis, straight penis. Like, once you can think of it, little puny penis, like no penis, like it's penis hill. Okay guys, we had our breakfast. We recorded a few YouTube videos. So just so you know, by the time you're watching this video, the videos that I recorded should already be live on my channel. I am going to be doing this new series on my channel where I take you along the journey with me now that I'm walking a Christian life, where I just share my struggles and my downfalls, and you know, how I see things. I'm also going to be going to different churches and just like this whole Christian journey. 12 years being out into the world. The day that this video is actually recorded is March the 22nd, 2022. So there's Joe. I told you guys that my dog, that's not my dog. Oh look, penis, very straight penis. And look over there, very tall. Oh look a lot. Look, we have a series. A tall penis, a tall penis, a curved penis. Look, an old penis. Look, a fat penis. Okay. Oh look, one that's dead. Okay, focus, Joshuanette. So I decided that I wanted to read the Bible. I've been reading the Bible. I decided I wanted to go back to church. I've been going back to church, and there are many things that I just want to share. And my medium of sharing is through YouTube, through video. So we'll be sharing these little videos over time, these really short videos. So the idea is that they should be cut into maximum time 10 minutes. And what should happen is, over time, the idea is like on a Sunday or on a Monday, I'm gonna record the videos for the week, and then every day, just like my daily nuggets, I will upload the episode for that day. So this week I was sharing why I left the church. I shared why I'm going back to the church. I'm sharing the fact that now that I've gone back to church, I want to experience different churches. I shared the reason why I actually started this whole journey. So you gotta click on the card above to watch that playlist, and always like, share and subscribe. Give me your feedback, and it's a whole vibe. Joe is definitely getting into this I know how to be a hiker dog vibe, right? We're actually walking back. Let me just say, I don't remember this hike being this long. I don't. I feel like I'm gonna have to go home and have a nap before I content with the world. So I'm about to leave Javid with his granny. Look! Can you see? No, you can't see. Carved penis. More penises. Look at this triple way penis. Okay, just like you're so annoying. It's your cactuses, but they look like penises. Also, guys, I really have been doing well this year. So let's just talk about the fact that we've had one video every day for the week. Some of them hasn't, if they had uploaded the Thursday, they upload the following Monday. So we've been doing good. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe as me and Joe hike back down this part. I really don't remember this hike was this long. I didn't. Apparently I don't remember coming this way and seeing this sign when I was hiking. Again, Mount Carmel. Once you see these signs, you know that we're going the right way. Joe! But I just want you guys to know, right? I can't wait for all of the hiking trails in Antigua and Barbuda to have really nice signage like that, so that people who hike on their own can really know that they're going the right way. Like, Wallens Nature Reserve is definitely doing a good thing with their signs, and I can't wait for all of the hiking trails to have these lovely signs. Joe! I gotta keep calling this dog. It's getting better, but he doesn't really always know how to act right. Joe! 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 Every week. At this point in the video, I just don't know what's up with this dog. He's been missing for about 30 minutes. I've been calling Mojo and Trap and he's not coming. No barking. I turned back. Trap! Trap! No dog. What I don't get is when we were coming, he was fine. He was walking with me. The clip, I'm not even sure if the clip before this or it was a clip before this. When I was talking about there was a sign and stuff. The dog was right there. Then it vanished. I turned back. I kept calling. Trap! Trap! And like, if the dog is in danger on cactus, maybe a cactus, it would be barking. There's no barking. There's no nothing. I turned back. I didn't see it until maybe it ran in front of me because it did run in front of me a few times. So I'm just here sitting on this rock. Because I don't know if this dog is just, I don't know. It's been 3.5 hours since I've been hiking, just about there. And Trap has been missing for about 45 minutes at this point. So I keep calling the dog. I turned back. There was no dog. Like, he was so good this morning. Like, you can see in the beginning of the hike, we were walking together. Then he just vanishes. And I'm like, I'm wondering if he left. And there's so many different ways to come down from the hill. Like, maybe he went over by the hotel. I'm literally out of water. I am exhausted. Like, we had a good hike last weekend. We were hiking good this morning. Like, Trap! 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 I swear, like, this dog is trying to give me heart pressure today. Like, where could it have possibly gone? It was right next to me, literally. And it normally like runs off and then comes back, and he hasn't been coming back. So I'm actually walking to my car because I'm going to drive around to Carlisle Bay, because the way to enter this hike, I actually came from Claremont and then I walked up. Again, it was raining this morning, so this is the way that I took. So I'm saying maybe the dog went down the way to Carlisle Bay. So I'm about to drive around and then walk up to Cactus Hill that way. But I need to get some water first because I obviously am out of water. And then if that doesn't work, I don't know. Like, the dog was literally right next to me. I literally feel so stressed out because, like, the dog was right next to me. And he normally goes off into the bushes and then comes right back when I call. And he just hasn't been coming. I'm just like, I've been screaming Joe. I've been screaming Trap. And just like, the dog isn't coming. It's not even funny anymore. Like, I did not sign up for this on a Sunday. Like, I want to come and hike, enjoy nature, go home and do what people do on Sundays. Wash their clothes, get ready for work the next day. Like, I'm literally so exhausted because I already turned back. I've been waiting at one point, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was in danger, it should have been barking. It wasn't barking. Then I sat down and I heard it back. I called out. It didn't come. I'm at the car, so we're gonna drive over to Carlisle Bay to see. But guys, look, the mud on the roof of my car, like it's crazy. Like, yo, I'm gonna need a wash down today. But the thing with washing my car is that they're fixing the roads. Like every time you wash your car, by the time you drive on that road 2 times, your car looks like it wasn't even washed. Oh my god, it is hot. Go search for this dog mission because we're not starting the car to go home. I need to get some water and then I need to drive over to Carlisle Bay and walk that way to see if I find this dog. Okay, so I'm at the other end where we can possibly do this hike. I'm gonna walk across the beach and go across the trail over there and see if I call the dog if it comes. And I am exhausted, and now my phone battery is also dead. I'm on 14%. Wow. So the reason I didn't actually use this trail this morning is because before time you have to walk and there's a part that you have to get your foot wet. Apparently not. Good morning. Did you guys see a dog by chance on the trail? Thank you. How are you? There was apparently you don't need to get your foot wet. Oh wow, you guys went cactus hunting. You having a cactus garden? Oh nice. Oh look, like my mother and I. Very.
You're hiking?
I lost my dog. I already did the hike. Yeah, I went. Huh? I went from Mount Carmel. Trap! I only hope my camera picked up that. I only hope my camera picked up that. Neck! So, I called my boyfriend because obviously after 45 minutes of not finding the dog, I need to speak to somebody because now I just feel super, I don't feel stressed out, but I'm just super annoyed. Like, I'm just super annoyed. Like, I was saying to my boyfriend, like, the dog was right there. We hiked last weekend. So you can watch the card above with us hiking. We hiked to where the beach, the trail cleanup is going to be. He wasn't on his chain. The first time we hiked, and the second time we hiked and I took him off his chain and I thought he was lost. He came back. This morning, he was walking right next to me. So, I'm not understanding how we moved from him coming back to me, calling him, to not, like, and I literally cannot keep going because I need to get water. So this is one of the main reasons why I have to go to my car. Like, I don't have any more water. And after screaming and it's so hot, I need water. At this point, I don't know what this hill is called. Literally, we still haven't found a dog, but we're at this sign that says Winter Hill. And I think the one that I saw on the other side said Fisher Hill, and I know it as Cactus Hill. So, I don't know. Still calling the dog, no answer. Jump! Trap! Literally, I've been doing that for just about an hour now. No barking. Nothing. Okay. That orange sign that you're seeing there, that's Fisher Hill. And this one would be Winter Hill. I call the whole thing Cactus Hill. So technically, we're at the opposite side of where I was this morning. Still no dog. Because we went up Fisher Hill this morning from the other side. So it's just about 4 o'clock and I had to go back. I had to go home for several reasons. One, my phone battery is dead. Was dead. Two, as I told you guys, I was out of water and I got some water and I only had crackers, so I needed to get something to eat. And then when I got home, I had to just finish cooking, and then Javez needed a diaper change. He needed a bottle. And then Javez has this thing where he fights sleep, so we were doing that. And no, like, I would have said that I'm gonna come back and go back to the last place that I saw the dog, but instead of walking in, I'm driving to as far as possible I can. And apparently having a human means that once you get home you have to bathe, because obviously I was messing with the dog, but there's this big stick in the road, so just throw it out of the way so it doesn't mess my car up, because I am just like so annoyed with this dog. I didn't anticipate like this craziness. Like, this morning's hike was 5 hours and now we have like 2 hours left of daytime, so I can just look, because like I just feel so annoyed, like so stressed out. Like, how did like, he was fine this morning, he's been jumping into the car, like he's been coming to me calling him. Like, I'm just not even sure what is happening with regards to this dog. I think I'm at the furthest point my car can go to. I think I can go a bit more. Let's see how this goes. Like, my battery was dead, so I didn't even get to make, I don't even know if I can make a social media post because we're in the bushes, like. But obviously he's gonna want something to eat. But the thing is, the trail that we went on, there's so many possibilities of places that he could possibly go. It's just so crazy. Okay, so we're back at the crossroad this morning where we can go to Fisher Hill or we can go to Mount Carmel. So this morning, when I recognized he was lost, I would have gone to the opposite side of Fisher Hill to see if he was obviously there, and he wasn't. So the idea is to go back to the last place that I saw him. But the thing is, like, he didn't bark to say he was in danger or like something happened, like. And it is now 4:13. I have just about 2 hours of daylight left. So I'm back to the spot that I would have last seen the dog. It was this sign. I was going to the sign to go away. The trap went this way, but I didn't think that was anything abnormal. He always goes and like wanders off and comes back. So I'm not even sure. Trap! Joe! Trap! And the thing is, the possibility of places that he could go is like endless. I would have tried Carlisle because that would have been right there. He can go to Rendezvous. He can go to John Hughes. He could just be in the bushes. Trap! Joe! Trap! I don't even know. I really don't even know. It's fine. Okay. Okay, come Trap. You gotta go on your come. Oh Lord. You gotta go on your leash because you have me stressing. I didn't even bring a container for you to get water, so I brought water, but I forgot the container. Hello, come, Jack. Come. I'm so exhausted. I'm literally so exhausted. When I go home, I'll get you some more water. Actually, so we have like 45 minutes left of daylight. I'm exhausted. Obviously, the dog is also exhausted because it is so hot. And he's thirsty. So I said to myself to bring the water and to bring a bowl. I forgot the bowl because I was like, after Jabez was fussing, I just needed to get him to sleep and leave the house. Obviously dehydrated because he's trying to get water from the plant. The day's been so hot. I feel like I'm gonna have to have a hiking break with this dog. This dog literally has my stress levels up. Like what should have been a 2-hour activity today turned into just about 7 whole hours.